Hello and welcome back to Aquaria. This is part 9. I'm Breadmaster.
I'm Gibby.
And last time we got the fish form.
Yes, which is the best thing ever.
Now, fish form, the first thing is, it is really fast. It is the fastest form we have.
Oh man, it reminds me of that, when Merlin turned Wart into a fish.
Oh,
I don't know if you've watched Sword.
I've seen that. I've seen Storm.
Oh man, you can fit through it. Yeah.
Yep. That's the second ability of the fish form, is that it can go through those small gaps.
Haha, the best form.
Yeah, since it has the highest base speed of any form that Nyjah can find, it is really good for like backtracking purposes. Also, if you right-click while in fish form, you blow bubbles.
Aha.
They don't hurt anything, but you can actually trap fish in them.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I only found that out when I was doing research. Yeah, I really like fish form because it's just kind of goofy.
Yeah, it's so great.
Oh, and I accidentally wasted all of my pistol shrimp shots right there.
Don't you get one?
You get one per shrimp, and I had eaten 2, and now they're gone. Also, that yellow creature, he's supposed to flee Nyjah when he sees her, but he got stuck on a wall for some reason.
That thing.
And you get an achievement for killing him. There's our fast travel for the Kelp Forest.
I've never really seen you use the fast travel.
I haven't had reason to yet because I've always been going forward to places that don't have the fast travel unlocked yet.
Yeah.
Next video, I'm gonna be using them because we're gonna be going back to places we've missed and picking up stuff that I wasn't able to reach.
Now that you have the ultimate fish form, we can go forth and get all of the loot. I would just be swimming around as a fish everywhere.
Now, another thing about fish form is that some creatures will ignore you because you're so small and ignorable, except the sea wolf is not one of them.
I was about to say, the sea wolf is like, oh yes, he's a friend. And then it was like, nope, never mind.
But I want to get past him because there's a little cave behind him. Unfortunately, the cave is really dark, and so you can't really see what's in here.
Yeah. I see.
What is in? What do you see?
I see some. What are they called? Ruined
slugs?
Things.
Oh, well, there's these little... You remember the little healing slug we found?
Yeah.
There's like 3 of them in there, but I couldn't get them to stick onto fish form. They fell off when I turned into fish.
Man, all this food is making me hungry.
I don't know if I would want to eat any of this.
I wouldn't want to eat any of that, but... Oh no! There's some angerfish.
Pistol shrimp.
Oh man.
They're really hard to eat. Got him. As I take a pistol shrimp shot right to the face.
Yeah. Ah, sea cake.
Yep.
I love that fish so much. That brings me joy. Like in a weird way.
It is satisfying to just outrun everything.
Mm-hmm. And then turn into a
monster.
Consuming monster.
Mm. Yeah, I like how fish form feels. Because it feels appropriate to what it does. I mean, you can't attack with it. You can only run away. but it's really good at that.
Yeah. It has its one job, and it does it well.
Actually, I just remembered something we picked up earlier before we got fish form was the swamp cake. And what the swamp cake does is it gives fish form a poison cloud.
Oh.
I've never actually tried that out, come to think of it. Because I don't think combat with fish...
You are just bouncing all over the place.
Because I ate a veggie soup that made me fast. And now you get to see fish form and speed boost.
Oh man.
Whee! I actually got kind of worried that it would ruin the capture. I was going so fast.
They call him Fast Fins.
Now there's a verse egg right there. But there's some spiny thorns in the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you get... I guess we're gonna take the long way round.
Yep. There's a back path, but... Oh, we'll see. Fish farm.
I thought we went this way.
We're going back around to get to that path. Because we have to go around.
Ah.
You know, something that I don't think I've ever seen in real life is like spiny thorn plants in aquatic environments, like an aquatic spiny thorn thing.
Yeah.
Like you have sea urchins, but they're animals, and you get. Alright, well, are anemones technically plants?
Yeah, but they're not like spiny.
No, but they are stinging.
Well, yeah.
To me, thorns don't work as...
Yeah. Fast and the Furious Fin Edition.
That's where Fast and Furious 8 will go. Underwater.
Please, no.
I haven't seen the 7.
I thought Fast and Furious 8 was already out. Which number are they on?
I don't know. I've actually never seen one. But we can't go that way because there is a locked door. That we don't have
need the orb.
Yeah.
I will say that there's that one joke where it's like, if they ever get to 10, it needs to be fast 10 your seatbelts.
That's bad.
That is pretty bad, but it's also hilarious. Swimming against the current.
Oh, something I forgot to mention is that fish form is completely optional. You can totally miss it.
Yeah.
You don't need it to complete the game.
Yeah, but you do need it.
You want it.
No, it's not a want. You need it. You might not need it to complete the game, but you do need it to complete your life. Gibby Jones, 2017.
Words to live by.
Yes.
Sea dragons aren't so hard when you eat spicy rolls.
Yeah, you can just blast them out.
I actually think, and in retrospect I didn't realize this while recording, when I ate that first one, I didn't actually get its projectiles. So eating them is completely pointless. Yeah.
Oh no, there are points, and they dig right into you.
Yeah. More nudibranchs. This little area is...
have them, all of them swim towards you.
Yep. Maybe I'm saying that right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yep.
Danger.
It's a bit of a maze with all these floating nudibranchs. And I'm not gonna get stuck this time. I learned my lesson.
It only takes one real mess up.
And I still hit one. Now the leeching poultice, I'm gonna get that wrong every time.
Yeah.
Is a
Poison
healing poultice.
cure.
Yes,
Yes.
it is an antidote.
That
I
is
think
useful.
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the recipe list again. But it might be the. No, it's not the only thing that cures poison. But it's the first one we find. I forget what the other ones are, though. Sharks!
They haven't watched Finding Nemo.
Fish are friends, not food.
What's up here? More
There's a plant.
thorns.
There's a plant with a jellyfish in it.
What?
How'd you get there?
That's not how jellyfish work.
I don't think jellyfish are good at hiding.
Nah, well, they don't have brains.
At least centralized ones.
Still not sure how jellyfish work.
I think that's something marine biologists have trouble with too.
They just exist.
Yeah. Hi.
Ah. I mean,
It's like he's yawning.
scary, but it's also kind of cute.
You think that's cute and not the walkers?
The walkers are terrifying. They have like giant spider legs.
But they
No,
have the
thank
big
you.
goofy faces. You're like, hi.
Yeah, those are like scary goofy, not haha goofy, like clowns.
As I mentioned before, these things bounce you off.
Oh,
And this
man.
whole passageway is full of them.
That's some interesting design though. Like, alright, we made this challenging.
Because we want a treasure.
What'd you
Well,
get?
I immediately bounce off one as soon as I come out of cutscene.
Jelly egg.
Yep. And so when we come back to Nigel's home, some of those upside down bounty jellies are there now. We actually do need beast form to get that because the current is all over that place.
Yeah. And you need to press that fish button. Speedrunning tips for Aquaria. Get fish as fast as possible.
There's a dead walker.
Even its skeleton has that goofy grin.
Well, I mean, skeletons in general seem to smile, right?
True. That's why that one skeleton in Halloween Town was a comedian.
Music's getting quiet because
Oh man,
it's boss time. And I just waste all of my shrimp shots again.
such a peaceful tree lady. Well, I guess more kelp lady.
Tree-like. It is technically a forest. So the first few phases are bouncy creatures and spiky thornworms coming at you.
Yeah.
And then she sings.
Spiky. Ah, dude. Oh, whoa.
Eyes.
Okay, she has the crazy eyes. But yeah, those spiky worms Or like the light bikes from Tron.
Oh, that's where your mind went?
Yeah.
You could have said the snake from Snake.
Yeah, but that just gets longer as you know.
I know.
So.
As you do damage, you get more creatures thrown at you.
Yeah. Pretty standard boss fight tactic.
Yep. Now we got 2 worms instead of 1. And it's really hard to kill them because you can only hit the head.
Yeah.
The forest, this god doesn't get as intricate a music as
it's
Mythology.
oddly peaceful music.
Yeah.
This,
it's not as,
this sounds more like, which is, okay, this is gonna be weird, but this sounds more like puzzle-solving music than it does battle music.
It is more of a puzzle boss than a boss.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Big spikes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Underwater fireworks. So, like, underwater Roman candles. Do the worms go away after a while?
Yeah.
Got it. I was about to say, why aren't you focusing on those? Those are more dangerous.
I decided to make this go faster. And I think technically you can get here without this form, so we could have come here right after hitting open waters.
Ah. Aw, Nigel's crying. Ah, 2 little dudes. Ugh. That does not look good. Somebody needs a phoenix down.
No, he was just laying around.
The Juniors lived in peace for many years, living in harmony with nature. Until one day, when without warning, they experienced true fear for the first time. A greater god, one with immense power, was ashamed of his creations. Through anguished tears, he screamed out, tearing the Drunids apart in his turmoil. Though he slaughtered their entire race, he could not bear to kill their mother. And so, I had come to inherit her power.
No wonder she has the crazy eyes.
That's another mention of a greater god.
Mm-hmm.
My veins hardened into vines, bark encased my skin, and moss sprouted from my back and head. In this form, the natural world whispered to me, and I could feel the promise of creation stirring within.
It's in nature form.
So nature speaks to you. What?
You can plant seeds that make flowers, or you can charge seeds to make thorns.
Ooh.
The thorns can
So
hurt.
how useful is this form?
In combat? Not really. Because you need to charge it up and have a wall nearby the enemy to hit it with.
Yeah.
What nature form is really useful is what I will show you in a few seconds.
Oh, right.
Also, I think it's the only song form that has a cape. Remember these flowers that we've been seeing around all the place? They are paired.
Well, I
You go
figured
in-
that because they looked like it. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, we're all the way back near the warp turtle.
Uh-huh.
And there was one in the forest nymph cave that we're going to go to next.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing them all around, and I was wondering.
And they've been marked on our map as well. Hi, Ghost.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, bye.
Not very talkative.
Yeah, that ghost hasn't been talkative since the very beginning. There's one other thing about nature form that I don't show off, I think, in that you are immune to environmental hazards like spikes and such. So we can cling on to those surfaces now.
Nice.
I don't remember if that also means that we can like touch spiky enemies. I might have to test that out.
For science. Warning, do not try this in real life.
Fish farm. Whee!
The best form, but seeing those little plant people as an idea.
About what?
Oh, I'll discuss it later.
Okay. Yeah, that's another race that we find is completely dead. I'm starting to see a pattern. Though I suppose the first two races we find out about, one destroyed the other and then destroyed themselves.
Yeah. And those are just like, what are legs? We don't need those.
The forest nymphs rested, for their mother had imparted her gift unto me. Now they sang a sweet, melancholic verse.
Aw,
Summer's
sad.
passion fades to fall, and with fall comes the hope of winter. At the time, I had no idea what it meant.
She's really good at interpreting interpretive dance.
Yeah. Yet, like me, she's also like, but what does it mean?
You didn't have a dancer in your family, did you?
No.
Now, this area has a very special treasure. Once we get to it. Something I find interesting, or odd, I guess, is like, what is summer, winter, and fall and spring like in underwater?
Wet.
Yeah, apart from that, it's like the, because I kind of wonder what the Kelp Forest would have looked like in different seasons, if there was any sort of visible change to it.
Well, water doesn't change temperature very, like,
Yeah, but the
easily.
currents change.
Yeah.
And
You
migratory
got a
patterns.
giant trash bag.
It's a seed bag.
Oh.
So when we get back to, do you remember there was a blue flower back in Nisha's cave?
No, we haven't been there in
Quite a while. That's true.
like 7 episodes.
Yeah, about that. But there is a blue flower in Nisha's cave that we can now open. And on the other side is an area that now is filled with a garden with plants we can pull up. So we can get a bunch of recipe ingredients there. Yeah, now that we have nature form and fish form, we can pretty much go anywhere,
Yeah.
almost. There are only about a couple obstacles that we don't have anything to deal with yet, but we'll get there.
You'll get there, yeah.
And we can sit and hang out with the forest nymphs for a little bit.
See those little underwater turnips there?
Yeah, next video, we're going to do a little bit of backtracking and pick up a few more things that will interest you.
Alright, sounds good. Until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.